Imagine this. It's late November 1950. You're high in the mountains of North Korea, at a place called the Chosin Reservoir. The temperature is 30 degrees below zero, and that's before the wind chill. You're a U.S. Marine, and you're completely surrounded. This was the nightmare scenario facing Captain William E. Barber and his men of Fox Company, 7th Marines, only 2 on 20 of them, holding a desolate frozen hill overlooking a critical mountain pass. The Chinese army had sprung a massive trap, and now, thousands upon thousands of enemy soldiers were closing in. The order came down from headquarters. Withdraw. Your position is untenable.
Fall back.
It was a logical order. A small company against an entire division? It was suicide to stay. But Barber looked around at his men. Dozens were already wounded, unable to walk. In the brutal cold, leaving them behind meant a certain agonizing death. So Captain Barber got on the radio and gave a reply that would echo through Marine Corps history. He refused the order. He said his company couldn't retreat because they had too many wounded to carry. We're not leaving our wounded. For 5 days and 6 nights, Fox Company held that frozen hill. They were outnumbered more than 10 to 1. Wave after wave of Chinese soldiers threw themselves at the American lines, sometimes getting so close it came down to bayonets and fists. The Marines fought in knee-deep snow, their rifles freezing solid, their rations gone. They survived on sheer grit and courage. Barber himself was shot in the leg, the bone shattered, but he refused to be evacuated. Propped up on a stretcher, he continued to direct the defense, his voice a beacon in the chaos. Why was this one hill so important? Because Fox Company's stand kept a vital escape route open. Below them, in the valley, were 8,000 other Marines of the 1st Marine Division. If that pass fell, they would have been trapped and annihilated. Barber's unbelievable courage and his refusal to abandon his men allowed those 8,000 Marines to fight their way out. It wasn't a retreat. It was an attack in a different direction, as the Marine general famously put it. They brought their wounded, their dead, and all their equipment with them. For his conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life, Captain William Barber was awarded the Medal of Honor by President Truman. His actions at Chosin became a defining moment for the Marine Corps, the ultimate embodiment of their sacred promise. Semper Fidelis, always faithful. They never, ever leave their own behind. If you like this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Smart History for Dumb Times. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee, click the link in my bio.